Alien Earth, Episode 4, Observation. Alien Earth, welcome to Mirror Domains, and this is my Alien Earth, Episode 4, live reaction and breakdown. Guys, this is a live reaction, which means I can't show you the entire thing here on the side because of copyright. What's meant to happen is that you guys take a window of your own from Disney Plus, Hulu, or FX, put it up over mine, and we will sync it together. That's why there's going to be a whole bunch of pauses, a whole bunch of breaks in the audio, because, again, it's 2025, copyright exists, I can't show you the entire thing on the side. I still get complaints about that kind of stuff, I really do. It's like, it is what it is. It's one of my pet peeves, but whatever. I'll let you know where I'm at in the episode so you can follow along with your copy with some time codes. I'm hitting the play button now, and it's just going through the opening credit kind of thing. And we'll get into episode 4 of Alien Earth here on Mirror Domains. Is there something wrong with it? Oh, okay. Oh, so her audio wasn't working. She's rebooting? A colonic? And he's very condescending, isn't he? Yeah, there was some kind of connection, yes, with the xenomorphs, which I don't quite understand, or I don't quite know how they're going to understand. So what do you think this guy's going to do? Try to figure out some kind of directives or code? He just kicked everybody out and he's going to let the brother in? Well, so they did replace his lung. I swear this light is resetting. Oops. And in case I leave it on for too long, guys, or the audio goes on for a bit too long, I'll fix it in post. Of course they brought these things back here, would. So they're giving her. That's eerie, man. Like, you think losing your hearing has got to be scary. So, especially if you've had it before. It's good. Hmm. But how and why is this connection there? I can't even think of a reason why it would be like this. Unless somehow the nerdy guy has already gotten access to some of the DNA from it or something and infused it in her body. That's the only thing I could think of, but that's so far out there. I guess it would explain why he wants to get a hold of these specimens, though, right? So he can do more experiments, maybe? No. Oh, you think the xenomorphs are communicating with each other telepathically and she's picking it up? That's an interesting idea. To see if you can try to decipher their language or their communications. I mean, I guess bugs do communicate through ticks and stuff, like clicks and stuff, right? Some bugs. Hmm. So, no. So why can she only hear it? Because she's the prototype? She's the. Hmm. This guy is good. He's really creepy, and like he's selling the manipulative angle of it really well. Hmm. We're recording this, right, guys? Because she's a robot, yeah, you would think that she wouldn't have like vocal cords and stuff like we would, right? Huh. Okay, so he just taunted her because she wanted to be the favorite. Hmm. Hmm. I mean, I sort of agree where he's coming from, though, that this is kind of like a time sensitive matter here. We want to get as much information about the situation as we possibly can so we can make decisions. We can know threats. Yeah, what do you think? Well, we know that from Aliens, the Queen was sort of communicating to the drones when Ripley was threatening to shoot the eggs. right? She kind of looked at them, but we thought it was just a visual kind of body language communication. Hmm. It's my world. He just lives in it. I like that line. I haven't been drawing. I should be drawing. I like drawing, but I just.
This is my bed.
Timestamp. Sorry, I've been sucked into this episode already. 10 minutes and 45 seconds. 10 minutes and 45 seconds. How long is it? Looks like it's just about 55 minutes. They use different directors, but do they use different cinematographers as well? Like the lighting in here. This looks a lot more cinematic than some of the other stuff that we've seen. Hmm. Yeah. Mad at them. Uh, hmm, hmm. Yeah. Here now. See, look at her eyes there. Um, because she's a robot, she wouldn't be able to cry though, would she? But her eyes were, as a human, her eyes were starting to glaze up a little bit. I want to know what Kirsch. Oh, so he did put some kind of neuro or nanotechnology on him. And this guy's done a very good job of protecting the fact that he's hearing this other voice. Hmm. How can you steal from a thief? That's a good question. Hmm. Is he drinking tea or something? Hmm. Restitution? This is an interesting scene because these two actors have to give a performance, and there's actually nobody there on the other side, right? Hmm. So he's digging for information so he can find out, research them, right?
Cindy.
Yeah, but I'm sure there's a lot of Arush things in the world, right? Hmm. Music there, soundtrack help that kind of play out a little bit better. Uh-oh, Kirsch. I think he's sniffed him out. Hmm. I didn't know their names. Ignorance, turning the blind eye, right? Yeah, turning the blind eye. Hmm. Hmm. I like that. I think he's there. He was there to observe him to see if there's anything off. And I think he got his answer when he kind of hesitated. He paused, right? Okay, so there's just a commercial here for some reason. I guess again, we got to go through these commercials. But I'm guessing that Kirsch has some kind of suspicion that there's not something right with him. He just hasn't figured out exactly what it is. But one would think that we're back. We're back at 19 minutes. 19 minutes. We saw this shot in the trailer, right? I thought they were horns, but they're not horns. It looks like they're some kind of electrical thing to figure out what the brain is doing, right? Blah. Oh, is this the octopus? So we're going to see what the octopus is going to do? I might not be able to show this one, guys. This is probably going to be violent and gross. And when I mean gross, it's going to be... Okay, so it's... They're not really showing it, though. Oh, okay, they're letting us hear it. Okay, so it is replacing the goat's eye with its self. And then we saw that do that with the cat, right? So I'm guessing its tentacles go into its brain to help control it. So that would do it to a human as well. Hmm. But is it an intelligent? How intelligent is it? It's trying to figure out.
Look how it's watching us.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm guessing at some point it is going to attach onto a human, right? He was just trying to warn him. If it gets out and gets onto a human, we may not know. Do you want it to really know you? I don't know if I would like that. I would always have a shield on of some kind. Or talk to it through monitors. Because I wouldn't want something like that knowing of my existence of what I actually look like. I'd use an avatar of some kind. Is that a gator? I'm guessing he's taking her to some kind of dead zone where he just wants to have a conversation about, you know, are we getting in over our heads here? He senses it. There seems to be that theme here with the... That's ambition. And indeed, ambition is definitely a double-edged sword, right? Cuts both ways. So he's worried that maybe he killed the kids and they're not really inside the robots? Oh, they're married. Now, doesn't she seem like a bit out of his league? Sorry. But you don't think that you're being watched and listened upon at all times here on this island? What? And who's the father? What were you out doing? I think she's going to go crazy. Is this a sign of it? That her wiring is all mixed up? There's definitely, like, while they're technicians and stuff like that, there's definitely a psychological angle to all of this as well, right? You would want psychologists, some kind of psychiatry for them, right? Is she getting delusional? Did Kirsch put a face hugger on her? Sort of. Yeah, on some level, I suppose, if you think about it. But mm, the birds and the bees? Mm. Are we, is that where we're going with this? Immaculate Conception? How they won't work. And see how this is framed? A lot more wider angles. There's a lot more use of shadow in this episode, which I like. Not everything's lit like a TV studio kind of thing, right? Hmm. She's suspecting that something else.
Talk about that.
So, do you think she was traumatized enough by this? Or did the octopus somehow lay eggs inside of her? What are you doing, girl? There's no emotion in those eyes. There's nothing behind there. That's a good performance. Actually, from both of them. She had to be afraid, obviously, like, oh crap, or she's gonna have to make some kind of a report on this. And what do you put in that report? Is she gonna try to deactivate her? Oh, she's really scared.
Trevor, it's a good name.
She's
Sweetheart, I didn't realize I was meant to be meeting Mr. Cavalier.
there's a definite eeriness to this, like unsettling, right? Because then, yeah, we've seen Blade Runner Roy Body going crazy.
We have a level 3 event. He'll know what to do.
Yeah, you almost could have possibly died there. See, that was a good scene. That was tense. That got me. And that was a scene without the alien. That's one thing that my major criticism so far, and I was thinking about this the other day, is that it's not really scary. Yeah, the octopus thing is gross. Oh, here we are. We're back in. 32 minutes and 30 seconds. 32 minutes and 30 seconds. Hmm. Well, that's a valid question, too. Do you think that she really is? Okay, well, there it is. Oh, a lifetime contract. Well, that's what we're trying to find out. Hmm. Yeah. They've kind of got him by the balls. Literally. Home. You guys are home. And you'd have to reconcile that somehow in your head that you guys are home now. And if you're never have your lives are going to be here until the aliens run amok and destroy everything, then you might be able to get away. Oh, so he brought them in as a method of control, right? To say, okay, here are some familiar people that you know, get comfortable. Looking at the artwork on the wall there in the background. I don't know if I really like the term. Okay. So he's always trying to draw things back to the Peter Pan analogy. Hmm. So he's testing her to see if she's got the connection to him still. But we know that she does because she was looking at him every day. Yeah, we're waiting for the Utani response here.
Because they hurt you?
Because
No.
it's wrong keeping them.
No, I'm sorry. We should send him back on the next plane home.
He didn't have the ability to. So he's manipulating her here. That's still not an excuse. It's family. Family stays by each other no matter what. You lie, cheat, steal, let me down. Your family, you stay with them. Hmm. 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 Okay, we got to get some answers here. We're at 40 minutes in, 40 minutes and 20 seconds. So there's about 15 minutes left. Something's making babies in there. Hmm. Oh, yes. The mission to steal the egg. Here we go. We can. We can do that now if you want. I could change my name to something ridiculous like McBain. Huh? Hmm. He's getting instructions. He acted like that, like he's getting instructions from the boy from Morrow. But I want to know what Kirsch is doing. I think he might be trying to develop some kind of a plan or strategy to take control, use these things to be the big head honcho. Oh, okay. So no, he's seeing the transmission. So he is intercepting transmission. There would be waves of some kind of signal coming in that they would be able to see that there's some kind of anomalous wave patterns. Well, we kind of surmised that he was going to go find the family. This looks a little volumey. That's okay. Mm. Get them impregnated. Okay, so Kirsch has got complete. He's cracked it. And I think Kirsch is kind of the guy that would allow this to happen. He might get help. He might help him, right? Mm. Morrow is definitely an evil character, isn't he? See, I feel more threat from Morrow than I do the Xenomorphs. But I like how it kind of is teeing up that it's going to be Kirsch is going to be the big bad guy, right? Is that it? No. 48 minutes in. 48 minutes and 20 seconds. Oh, last commercial break, guys. Do you have any idea how much I saved on car insurance? No, I don't. Okay. So this is the last stretch here to the end of the episode at 48 minutes and 30 seconds.
Well, it doesn't really have a flavor. It's like a sequence to it. So Isaac's been learning about their bodies.
Biology, so I can help Kirsch out in the lab.
Can I ask you a question?
Hmm.
Well, the old planet had something called governments.
Hmm. Okay, so Prodigy, Wayland Yutani, Lynch.
So they're probably asking the Five to step in and get their stuff back.
So this is a world where corporations have taken over. And guys, we're on our way for corporations taking over everything. Because stupid people award corporations abilities with human, like, it's just ridiculous. Oh.
No. Curly's what, like 12? Demand.
Yeah. See my mom.
You got a few to nibble on that little bit of possibility.
The boy genius said to go to the lab, so I'm gonna go.
The boy genius. When we're done this episode, I want to take a look at who. We'll go to the wiki and I'll find out who directed these episodes, and I want to see who also was the cinematographer. No, the long xenomorph going to come out now. Although you think if they could do these kinds of surgeries, there wouldn't be enough medical technology not to have a scar, right? Oh, is he looking at maybe having him as an implant? But he's got a fake lung. So it won't work on him, right? Now, is it one side of his lung or both like sides? Or is it all like, so she's going to see it hatch. Yeah, see, like, look, they're not afraid of the shadow here. Okay, there it comes. Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Sorry. It's hard after you watch Spaceballs. But you see, it's not, I'm not scared of it. It's not gross to look at because we know it now, right? She's communicating with it. Again with the needle drop. Olga. Hold on there. Ugla? Hold on. What's the name of this director? Ugla Hawks-Dutur. Okay. I just want to see if there's that's not what I wanted you guys to do. Wanted to see the cinematographer. Stop that. Whenever I press the fast forward button, it's jumping out. Damn, this is annoying. Okay. That's just the Disney Plus thing. Let's go over to Alien Earth Wiki. Pull this up. Main cast. So, Ugla did episode 4. Noah Hawley did 1. Yeah, there were certain aspects about these other ones that it felt like very TV-esque. Like the third one especially. But this one, the cinematography looked totally different. I want to see... Bella Gonzalez, and Colin Watkinson serve as cinematographers. So they have 3 different ones. I want to know who served. Episode In Space, no one. Okay, so it wasn't him. In Space, no one. And then let's take a look at his episodes. Neverland. So he only did Neverland. So that was all Bella then? Bella Gonzalez? I don't know. It just seemed like that one was a lot more cinematic, but it was interesting stuff. So was Bella and hold on here. Why am I getting the feeling that it could be like a... Also, Dana Gonzalez also worked as a cinematographer and directed a few episodes. Okay. Featuring tracks by Black Sabbath, Tool. Yeah, we just heard... It was Tool that we just heard, right? Was it? No? I can't remember which one. Anyway. Interesting stuff. Good stuff. It's got to move a little bit forward here. It felt like this one was a bit of a filler, though, for some reason. Like we kind of knew that some things were going on. it felt like they were drawing things out a little bit. The best part, I think, was whatever's going on with the one girl thinking that she's pregnant. That scene was really well done. And then I want to know what's going on with Kirsch. Like, he seems to be, he's the one that's getting all the information. He's the one that's making decisions about things, even though the boy genius thinks that he's doing everything, right? And if the one guy uses the brother to get the facehugger, it won't work because he's got synthetic lungs. So that'll be an interesting thing to see how that plays out. Overall, though, I'm still enjoying it, but I still got my major criticism that it's not really scary. When the alien popped out of the lung, like, remember, like, the reaction of the first alien, like, you'll never get that again. You can't replicate that. But it's still disturbing. It should be a disturbing thing to watch. And in this, it's just like, you saw me react in this way that of Spaceballs, right? But it is what it is. All right. So we should be able to, okay. So it's 9 p.m. on Tuesday nights. I won't be able to do it on Tuesday nights because I'm probably going to be working most of the time on the night shifts. I should try to just get rid of I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to try to get it on Wednesdays at least. Wednesdays will be up for Alien Earth. And then next week, when Wednesday starts its last half of the season part, releases that, we'll try to lead into that. So I think there are 4 episodes of Wednesday. So I think it comes out on the 3rd. We'll pick it up next week for Wednesday, and we'll just do 1 episode a day until we get it caught up with everybody else. All right. With that being said, guys, thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you next time right here on Mirror Domains.